Few days ago, I went out for a shoot. The shoot is more like a shoot where I act as a mother to some children. And the photographer, who is my friend, brought some children that I can use for this shoot. This particular child, because there are two children that I'm acting as a mother. One of them, or should I say, two of them, yes, they are siblings, two sisters, very young children. I During the shoots, they were giving things to eat, and also there are parties around us because it's a park. Other parties were Other children were celebrating birthday parties around the place, so they went there during their free time, and they came back with things that were shared to them, snacks, drinks, and all of that. We told them to eat it, to have take from inside and eat. I could see them being reserved. I could see them trying to keep those things and not eat it, even looking for extras. And I try to ask them why. We were concerned, why are you not eating? Why are you keeping this and keeping that? Aren't you hungry? So we came to understand that these children are trying to gather these things and take home. It's a beautiful thing. They were concerned about. I think there should be maybe 10, 11. They were very concerned about home. I guess it's something to admire, saying that at this their age, they are not greedy, they regard family. It's beautiful. But I was concerned. I was kind of bothered. Because to the extent that the leftovers, we bought sachet of pure waters, like a bag of pure water. It was remaining three or four. She had to look for a polythene, keep those pure waters. She was holding it. So I was bothered, saying that at this early age, you are already so concerned about home that you even neglect yourself. I was talking to myself that this is too early for a child. Why? Because your childhood might be taken away from you. You will grow up with that burden on your shoulder. Most people are victim to this. That at the early age, you could see your family struggling. When you have the opportunity to help the family at a very young age, you can do anything. It's beautiful that you are not wayward, you think of the family, family first. Beautiful. But at this early age, it's not advisable, it's not healthy. That she was starving herself to take it home to her mommy, to her daddy. Maybe they are not so well to do, fine. But I'm concerned about a child growing up with that burden, with that concern, neglecting herself. And it's not even that they are trying to keep it to show their mom before eating it. From an African home, your mom will always tell you when someone gives you something, show me before eating it and all of that. Because the person who brought them is a family friend. And I could see it, I could sense it from their conversations between the two sisters, how they're just trying to gather those things to take home for mommy to eat, for the family to have a taste of it. Children like this will grow up to be very strong. Their approach to life will not be nice. So we have a very strong heart. That while growing, personal growth will not even matter to them because they have neglected themselves from a very young age. So what I learned there is children are aware of things that are happening around us. Maybe she's very aware that the family is not doing well. She needs to start taking care of the family at that age. So parents, we know that you're doing your best, but please, if there is more you can do, and not, most especially, not allowing these children to suffer for it or grow seeing things like this happening. I think there's always a way that we can guide them for their mental state, for their well-being, for their growth. I felt really sad seeing her trying to put things together for her family and neglecting herself at a very young age. That was my concern at that age. So I just pray that parents who are not doing much well will be aware of how to guide their children to not be affected by the things that are happening in the family.